Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just 4 lines. Could it really be all that difficult? And my answer to that is no, it's not just 4 lines. It's a quadrilateral. To draw a square is to have these 4 line segments equal in length and perpendicular to one another. Sounds a bit more challenging, doesn't it? So how could we do that? Turns out there are levels to this. 4 to be exact. And the square is the final one. Level 1. Circle. What's the defining characteristic of a circle? It's that it's the set of all points that are the same distance away from the center. Also known as the radius. So if we take a given line segment and turn it into the radius of a circle, we'll be able to draw another line segment exactly the same length. Level 2. Equilateral triangle. Say this is its base. Putting a circle at one end of it with the base length being the radius, we'll be just looking for the point on the circle where it's the same distance away from both ends. But where's that point? Wait, since it's the same distance, we'll just draw another circle. Putting it on the other end, they intersect at that point. And this reveals that there are actually 2 answers. 2 ways to draw an equilateral triangle for a given base. It's the top intersection or the bottom. Now, while some of you might be all like, who cares? So that's great. Now we know how to draw equally long line segments. But for a square, we need them to form 90 degrees between one another. So how do we do that? What shape can we draw that has 90 degrees baked into it? Well, since we know how to draw a triangle, a natural guess might be to draw another triangle. Only this time, instead of being equilateral, let's make it right. But can we even draw a right triangle? Nope, we don't know how to make a right angle. What? I just said we don't know how. How will we draw those? Oh. They form a rhombus? Oh yeah, a rhombus diagonals are perpendicular to one another, meaning they form 90 degrees. Remember that property, guys? We all learned it in kindergarten. Or is that just me? Anyway, can we even draw a rhombus? Hold on. If we go back to our equilateral triangle, by choosing both answers, we got a rhombus. No way. So, connecting the diagonals gives us 90 degrees we're looking for? Let's check. Yep. Wait, what's this? Well, that's cool, but can we actually face the final boss? Seems a bit intimidating, but let's try. Level 4. Square. So, putting all we learned together, we get this animation. That wasn't that insanely difficult. Actually, not really. This isn't a response video or anything, but while this wasn't exactly the same way that Ben Silverson used to make his square, watching that part of the video gave me a headache.
Proposition 46. To describe a square on a given straight line, let AB be the given straight line. Let AC have been drawn at right angles to the straight line AB from the point A on it. To get a right angle, I have to go to Proposition 11. To draw a straight line at right angles to a given straight line, let AB be the given straight line, and C, the given point, have been taken at random on and let CE be made equal, and let the equilateral triangle FDE have been constructed on Proposition 1. Make AD, which is Proposition 3. Let DE have been drawn through point D parallel to AB. Proposition 31. Draw a straight line parallel to a given straight line through a given point. Gonna have me make alternate. Let angle DAE equal to angle ADC have been constructed on the straight line DA. Proposition 23. Copy an angle. Back to Proposition 46. Let DE have been drawn through point D parallel to AB. And let BE have been drawn through point B parallel to AD. This and this are parallel, and this are also parallel, and this angle is equal to thus we have a square with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. Whew.
So when I looked into it, I found it wasn't actually all that bad. And yes, I did just trick you into watching a video about straight edge and compass construction. A math video. Honorable mention to this straight edge and compass constructions playlist by Geocons. It's where I learned the basics. While making this video, which took about 2 weeks, I stumbled upon this channel called Pepper and Pine. And she showed me more ways to construct squares. An animated one which I'll show you.
Now we're going to take our ruler and we're going to set it at the top of our square, extend that so it crosses that arc, do the same for the bottom. Now we want to connect on the side so that we can finish off.
And I linked her video on the other in the description.
Using our sketch, we want to draw a line that goes through from one side of that circle all the way to the other side. We're setting our compass where that line intersects that circle, and we're drawing another circle. We're going to continue that line from one side all the way to the other side. Next,
Can you prove why this draws a square? Or that it even works? You really should check out her channel. I love constructing that icosahedron. I love drawing those nesting golden rectangles.
the side so that we end up with a square within this golden rectangle. Then we can connect those points with our straight edge using the symmetry, another small square in that rectangle. And I'm going to draw my line, creating both a square and a new golden rectangle.
By the way, what I've showed in this video is backed up by reality. You'll find the link to all the Desmos graphs in the description. So next time someone tells you to be there or be square, I think I know what you'll be choosing. Of course to be there. Do you want to be hard?